Hi, friends. How's everyone doing? I am getting sick. I'm devastated. I woke up this morning, I don't feel good. But I need to record because last week was spring break and I went to freaking Amsterdam, in case you were wondering. So, hi! Oh my god! Let me tell you guys all about my trip. It was interesting. Saw a lot of really cool things. I got a film camera. I got this leather jacket. It's a pink leather jacket. The guy was trying to sell it for 70 euros. I got it for 40 euros. I feel like I robbed him. It's pink. It's vintage. It's pretty awesome. I'm obsessed with it. I also got this cool tie. It's just a regular plaid tie, but I've been wanting a tie for like ever because I love the preppy vibe. So finally I found this one. It was like the perfect size. It wasn't too like thick on the end. And I bought it and I put my little pin on it. And this is now my favorite outfit ever because it's like preppy, but it's cool. And my boyfriend says that I look like an anime character. So I guess that's like a cherry on top. I don't know. I don't really watch anime. But this week, I wanted to talk to you guys about doing the damn thing, having the confidence to just do it. Because a few weeks ago, I entered into a weightlifting competition at the gym I go to, which is the NYU gym. It was so random. I was the only girl that did it. It was only squatting, like that was what they were doing that day. So I was like, fuck it, let me enter because I can. Because literally, like, why the fuck not? I'm strong. I can lift really heavy. So I entered. I squatted 205, and that's the heaviest I've ever squatted. And I only did one rep. But yeah, I was the only girl and I was on a high. I need to get back on that high because that is so impressive. I'm so proud of myself. Literally, like, of course, the other guys were lifting way heavier than me. Like, they definitely are stronger than me, of course. I've only recently got back into weight training and I've never been able to squat super heavy. But yeah, I felt like I was repping women, repping the girls at the gym. I had a lot of girls coming up to me, cheering me on, and saying, like, that's awesome, and how, like, they're super impressed. But it was amazing. So I want everyone to experience something like that, experience having the confidence to do something that puts you so far out of your comfort zone, but really will make you feel super, super good about yourself. Like, I don't know, I can't even describe how amazing it felt to be able to do something like that as the only girl. Like, I really just felt like truly, like, the gym that I go to is, I feel like most gyms are male dominated spaces, which sucks. Guys generally suck at the gym. They're usually checking themselves out in the mirror. They're usually rude. Like, I feel like I haven't had very many good interactions with guys at the gym. So I felt like doing something like this could give women, girls at the gym, seeing me do it, give them the confidence to, like, make room for themselves. Because I feel like that's what I've had to do when I go to the gym. I have to make room for myself. I have to speak up, kind of be an asshole to these guys, because at the end of the day, being nice is not going to get you anywhere with these type of, like, men. So yeah, I've started just kind of being a little bit more rude when I go to the gym and not putting up with bullshit from guys, because truly they suck. They suck so bad. So I was on a high from this weightlifting competition, and I wanted to share that with you guys because, like, what the hell? I don't think, like, I haven't done something like that since I was, like, in high school. Like something that made me feel really good about my strength, my body, my, like, mental strength, like, doing sports. Like, it really, like, reinvigorated me to continue to, like, push myself and not, like, limit myself physically or, like, mentally, academically, whatever it is, because you are stronger than you know. I'm stronger than I know. And that is a Lana Condor quote from what's the movie that she's in? To All the Boys I Loved Before. She said it in an interview that I saw. And I don't know, like, it seriously stuck with me. Like, saying you're stronger than you know has given me so much strength. Like, it's actually crazy. So, you're stronger than you know. Get out there. Don't put up with anyone's bullshit. Because I feel like I put up with a lot of fucking bullshit. I feel like everyone does. And I'm tired of seeing the people that I care about and myself, like, having to put up with people being, like, just kind of rude. And, like, close people in our lives, I feel like I've seen a lot of close people to me deal with people that are just not very nice to them. And I'm over it. And I don't think that it's worth it to have to deal with that. And I think that we need to just get the confidence, know your worth, and know how strong you are in order to, like, push past these difficult situations in your life and know that you don't have to put up with these types of things, and that you can go and enter a weightlifting competition or the equivalent for your life and get the confidence to, I want to say blast off in your life, like, just do great things and just feel fulfilled. I think that everything that I'm saying comes from how I've been raised. My mom has really instilled, like, a lot of confidence in me. And I think just, like, myself, the challenges that I've had to overcome as, like, a child and growing up, I've found a lot of, like, reassurance and confidence in myself through being myself. So I think that we need to dive deep into who we are as individuals in order to grow the confidence to do things that make us feel really proud of ourselves and just doing the damn thing. Like I said at the beginning, like, there's no point to me in being scared. Get out there, use your voice, do what you gotta do, because at the end of the day, like, what do you have to lose? Like, you have only, what am I trying to say? You can only gain things from voicing your opinions, voicing your, okay, maybe not your, hold on a second. You only have something to gain from being who you are, if that makes sense. And I think that obviously this comes from a place of privilege. I go to a design school where everyone pretty much lives freely, dresses how they want, behaves how they want. Like, you know what I mean? Like, so this is definitely coming from a place where I am in an environment where I can do the things that I want to do with a great support system. But I think that it's important for me to kind of share my experience and give people the confidence they need to grow and figure out who they are. And I think that these can translate into a lot of different elements in your life. Like, not only feeling confident in, like, how you look, how you, like, who you are as a person, but also, like, in things you want to do, like traveling, getting a job that you want, meeting people, like, really making good, solid friendships. Because I think there was a hair in my mouth. I think that in order to achieve the things you want to achieve in life, you have to come back to yourself and check in on yourself. Make sure you are feeling good, feeling confident. I mean, that's like a word I use, I feel like, too much on the podcast, but truly, feeling confident, feeling good, feeling like you are fulfilled. Because I think you need to feel fulfilled in some part of your life. Take on the small wins. I have really started stepping back, especially, like, academically, and looking less so at the big picture of what I need to achieve and looking at, oh my God, my professor literally just said my thesis statement and, like, my abstract for a paper was phenomenal. And he was like, in all caps, he said, it's phenomenal. And I was like, and I got 100 on that assignment. And I literally felt so good about that. I still feel so good about it. And I'm not going to let the stress of having to do other assignments or other schoolwork get in the way of the good feeling that I feel from getting an A on that assignment. So, I mean, I don't know. I think that there are so many little incremental steps that you can take in order to build up the confidence and strength, honestly, to do the things that you're too scared to do. And just honestly going for it. Like, I just went to Amsterdam, and that was like the first time I've done a solo trip. Well, yeah, I guess to Europe. Because the other times I went to Spain with like my school, and that was amazing. Like, that was so important, I think, for me to learn how to like be in a foreign country and like communicate and like practice my Spanish. And we got to go off on our own and explore the city, but like I didn't have to figure out my accommodations. I didn't have to like figure out how we were going to get around because my class, my school, whatever, took care of that. So going to Amsterdam was really like empowering, I felt, because I got to see a new city that I actually fucking love. I fell in love with Amsterdam. I am obsessed. I want to figure out how I can move there. It's adorable. It's so cute. The Netherlands is just such an awesome place, I think. A lot of people, like almost everyone that I interacted with, spoke English. I mean, I said thank you in Dutch a few times because that's the only thing I knew how to say. But, yeah, I fucking loved it. And I feel like I had a lot more confidence after this trip to plan other trips to Europe because like I want to travel, and I think that it's so important to get out there and see the world and like see different cultures. Especially right now in the US, it's kind of very isolating. There's not like, it doesn't feel like there's a lot else going on. Um, and I think that the reality is there is so much more in the world to see than what we see in our daily lives. And I think that just traveling gives you so much confidence to really get out there, learn new languages, learn new cultures, eat new food, meet new people. Like, yeah, it was amazing. So, anyways, all of this is to say that I think you can. I think I can, and I think that it's so important to feel rooted in yourself in order to get shit done, be your best self. Yeah, I don't even know. That's all I have. Thanks for listening. Bye.